There is a version of you that only exists when you're alone. The one that has the opinions that are different than everybody else around you, the one who gets annoyed, the one who wants things, and the version that you can connect to until someone comes into the room. And then poof, she's gone. Self-abandonment in a relationship doesn't look like a crisis. It looks like being easy, being low maintenance, being the one who doesn't need much. And it gets mistaken for a sense of security, for a sense of peace, when really it is the opposite. I'm Anne. I'm a licensed mental health clinician. I'm also a certified clarity coach. And I spent years being the easy one in my own relationships. And, the thing about it is, it wasn't even a conscious choice. Now that I have some distance and traction from that version of myself, it was just a knee jerk reaction in the moment that almost didn't even register in real time. And so that's why I think it's really important that we talk about this. So here are 4 signs that you're abandoning yourself in your relationships. You agree before you actually check in with yourself and with your body. You soften your opinion or you drop it entirely. The topic of movies comes up and you just quietly don't interject and add in that you can't stand how Jennifer Aniston's acting is really not that depthful and give you Philip Seymour Hoffman any day of the week, right? So instead of saying it, you just let it die right where it started. Because it's easier than being the one that has an opinion that nobody asks for. Also, you carry your hard days alone. Bringing them up feels like you're overburdening your partner. And, anyways, we're supposed to be able to deal with our own stuff. And it isn't always because your partner has caused you to believe that. It can also be conditioning back from when we grew up in our childhood that either your needs didn't matter, or even if you did have them, there wasn't going to be somebody there that was going to respond or do anything anyway. This is how the knee-jerk reaction gets built in. Also, you know exactly after a conversation what you wish you would have said, something you wish you would have added, but in the moment, it doesn't come to you. And none of this necessarily looks like a problem on the outside. It can look like a good partner. It can look like somebody easy to love. It can look like someone that's flexible and enjoys other people. But what's actually happening internally every time you leave your own perspective out of a conversation is you're not being generous and easy to be around. You're avoiding something. It could be conflict. It could be disappointing him. It could be being seen as too much. But whatever the reason is, your nervous system is reading honesty and authenticity as a threat. It is much safer for you not to interject and put yourself out there. And so your nervous system isn't going to even give you the option to do that. It is going to be a very, very, very small nugget that comes to mind, not a pressing interest or excitement to share because you're used to having people receive you and be curious about you. And so by being small and being more still, it works in the moment. He's happy, there's no friction, there's nothing to clean up. And that is part of the false sense of reward that keeps you doing it. But here's the thing, a relationship built on near self-erasure doesn't get easier over time. It gets more imbalanced. And so the parts of you that don't go spoken, they don't just disappear. They get suppressed. They basically are collecting dust on the inside, getting quieter, smaller and smaller. So they're disappearing from the surface, but there's still a part of you. It's a suppressed, quiet part of you that is aching to be seen and aching to be witnessed. And so staying small doesn't actually protect the relationship. It just keeps the same old going on, which means you're not fully known. You're not actually loved because you're not actually seen. And due to the conditioning, either from childhood or in your relationships, that's what you learn who to be. That is who you learn to be in relationship. And honestly, you could literally feel like you're just one authentic moment away from losing your entire relationship. That is how intense this can be. And I've worked with lots of women that frankly are scared to be their authentic self because they haven't been for so long. They're not sure what will happen. But we have to really be honest. Like, that is performance, right? That's not actually being with someone that loves you and genuinely cares about you and who you are and what you think and how you feel. Now, you might not even know that you're doing this, right? That you're self abandoning because it is that knee jerk reaction that just gets suppressed. And if you're not sure if you tend to do that or if you do people pleasing, check out this video right over here that gets into a really great clue of people pleasing.